It's kind of like paper plate full of pie. Don't know whether that was intentional, but p.
Was that
It's
intentional, George?
No.
Interesting, because splatted also has that really strong P sound. Splatted.
yeah.
David splattered a paper plate full of pie at Connor. It sounds great. It's a fabulous sounding sentence, and it's a really, really good way to start the piece.
Cream dripped down his suit and slowly started to soak in.
Now, tell me, did you intend the alliteration in this sentence?
No.
You just have this instinct for the sound of language. What's good about this is that the alliteration is really well matched to what's happening. So it actually sounds like what's going on. And although there's lots of it, because it's on the right words, it doesn't seem over the top and silly. It just sounds really funny.
I tried to explain that it was incorrect grammar, but no one would listen.
Right. And that's lovely because you're playing with the reader's expectations in an entertaining, quite light way. I love that my nemesis, Marcus, that's really nice. I remember that day, my heart thumping might suggest that your heart thumps when you remember that day. But I think you're talking about how you felt that day. So I would maybe help the reader with a word like and. I remember that day and my heart thumping. So it's like it's something that it's part of your memory.
Oh,
It isn't
yeah.
what you're feeling as you remember it. Very pedantic point. I'm not particularly worried about it.
Toby was banging his little fists on the high chair table, his eyes in a crescent, gurgling with laughter, snot running down his nose, and bits of food all around his mouth. But Dad looked worse.
It's like a typical kind of naughty baby, but something a bit unusual happened to Dad.
This is really good. Anna.
Well, I really like the alliteration, like shoved it in shaving foam. It sort of reflects the splatty sound when it goes on his face.
I felt sticky, smelled like expired milk, and my new suit ruined. I'm never coming back here.
Instead of the comma, it's a full stop after ruin.
Bingo. Absolutely right. You can't put a comma between two grammatically complete sentences, but you don't need to worry about that too much. You just need to think about how you'd read it aloud because you read so well. You really read very beautifully and you punctuate well when you read. So listen to how you read things aloud and that should lead your punctuation. You said a full stop there. It's really nice language. Crashing's a great verb. And then I love the way that you get onto the feeling and the smell. These are great things to do. I'm always telling people to work around a range of senses when they get the opportunity.
Well, I really like the use of a semicolon, and I think the vocabulary is great because attire is good, in my opinion.
It is. It's a nice word. Jason, why did you choose the word attire rather than clothes?
Because attire means uniform, and it looked exactly like a uniform.
At the start, he was describing like what they look like, and now he's saying like what they felt like.
Just then, my world turned white and I felt a warm, wet slop drench my face.
What's the effect of that alliteration with the W? World, white, warm, wet. Valerie?
Well, it's like really a bit disgusting.
Right. It's kind of like a kind of glug glug sound of wub wub wub. It's like your ears are underwater. The quality of the writing today was amazing. Really, really good. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday. Relax. Don't do any work. And hope to see you in a lesson this week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye. Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.